Welcome back to Prop News Time. Here are the headlines for the day. Maharashtra rolls out PMA Urban SAS 2.0, offering multiple housing options for eligible citizens. The Maharashtra government is implementing the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Housing for All, urban initiative, in line with the Prime Minister's vision of housing for all by 2022. The scheme includes four components: beneficiary led construction, BLC, affordable housing in partnership, AHP, affordable rental housing, AH, and the interest subsidy scheme, IS. A unified web portal allows for easy registration under PMAI. Urban 2.0. Applicants must submit documents like Aadhaar, PAN, income certificate, and land records to the Social Development Department at Belapur Bhavan, Navi, Mumbai. The scheme offers subsidized ownership and rental options for economically weaker sections. A help desk has also been set up for guidance. UP government approves Yaida Master Plan 2031, Phase 2 for Agra, Mathura, Aligarh, and Hathras. The Uttar Pradesh government has approved Master Plan 2031, Phase 2 for areas along the 165-kilometer Yamuna Expressway, covering parts of Aligarh, Mathura, Hathras, and Agra. The plan includes key projects like a Indian rupees 7,200 crore heritage city in Mathura's Raya Urban Center and a 364-acre logistics park in Aligarh's Tapal Township, near the upcoming Noida International Airport. Managed by Yeida, the plan spans 2,593 square kilometers and aims to boost residential, industrial, and tourism-led growth. This move follows strategic development models like DMIC and is expected to catalyze economic activity and urbanization across the region. Jharkhand Industrial Corridor to transform mineral-rich state into manufacturing hub. The Jharkhand Industrial Corridor is a strategic initiative aimed at leveraging the state's rich mineral resources, coal, iron ore, bauxite, and mica, to drive industrialization and economic growth. Supported by infrastructure projects, the corridor seeks to enhance connectivity and commercial development. Key projects include a Indian rupees 465 crore, 44-kilometer NH33 stretch, and a Indian rupees 1,876 crore elevated corridor in Jamshedpur to reduce congestion. Jharkhand is also a beneficiary of the Indian rupees 3,300 30.40 crore national infrastructure push and aligns with the Amritsar-Kolkata Industrial Corridor, AKC. With national investments exceeding Indian rupees 28,600 2 crore USD, 3.41 billion in industrial corridors, Jharkhand is positioning itself as a major manufacturing and logistics hub in eastern India. Odisha. Paradip Port tops India in cargo handling with record 145.38 MMT in FY24. Paradip Port has emerged as India's highest cargo handling major port, recording 145.38 million metric tons MMT in financial year 2023-2024, surpassing Deen Dayal Port. To accommodate rising demand, the Indian rupees 10,000 crore expansion plan includes the Western Dock, 25 MMT capacity, full mechanization by 2030, and a 10 megawatt solar power plant. Future projects include the Indian rupees 1,400 crore, North Dock Complex 3, NDC 3, and Indian rupees 2,100, 10 crore Kendrapara, Riverine Port, with Indian rupees 61,000 crore investment from Indian Oil Corporation, IOC. Paradip is poised to become a petrochemical and green energy hub, aligning with the Sagarmala and Maritime India Vision 2030. Kredai M. Chithain extends Gudi Padwa greetings as new committee takes charge. as Maharashtra celebrates Gudi Padwa, Kredai MK. Thane has extended warm greetings to its members, real estate stakeholders, and the citizens of Thane. This festival coincides with a significant transition within the organization, as the new managing committee assumes charge from the beginning of April 2025. Gudi Padwa, symbolizing new beginnings and prosperity, aligns with the association's commitment to sustainable, affordable, and high-quality housing. The real estate sector in Thane has experienced notable growth due to its strategic location, connectivity, and infrastructure. The new leadership has pledged to uphold transparency, accountability, and ethical business practices, ensuring the welfare of its members and customers. GIFT City strengthens position as a global financial hub with improved GFCI rankings. Gujarat International Finance Tech City GIFT City, India's first operational smart city and international financial services center, has further solidified its status as a global financial hub by achieving higher rankings in multiple categories in the latest Global Financial Centers Index, GFCI 37. GIFT City has secured the top spot in reputational advantage, advanced from 45th to 40th in the FinTech ranking, and climbed from 52nd to 46th in the overall ranking. Additionally, it continues to hold its position among the top 15 financial centers in the Asia-Pacific region. The improvements reflect its growing global reputation, investor confidence, and role in financial innovation. Ghaziabad Housing GD allocates Indian rupees 418 crore to redevelop Tulsi Niketan's deteriorating flats. GDA has allocated Indian rupees 418 crore to redevelop 2004 EBPS and 288 Elig flats in Tulsi Niketan, a deteriorating township near Delhi. Built in the 1990s, the complex has suffered years of neglect, prompting a 2019 safety audit by Jamia Millia Islamia, which found 90% of the flats to be unsafe. The redevelopment follows a public-private partnership (PPP) model, with the builder financing construction in exchange for a saleable area. Residents will relocate temporarily, with the developer covering relocation costs. However, ownership disputes remain a major hurdle, as most flats lack proper registration, complicating efforts to move forward with the project. Prayagraj Development body plans housing schemes in Mahakumbh developed areas. The Prayagraj Development Authority, PDA, is preparing to offer residential properties in areas enhanced during the Hat Mahakumbh. Under Vice Chairman Amit Pal Sharma's leadership, a special team is identifying land near newly upgraded roads. The PDA aims to expand its land bank while ensuring seamless infrastructure for future housing projects. Beautification efforts, including widened roads and street lighting, have made these localities desirable for home buyers. PDA plans to acquire 150 to 200 hectares for residential schemes, offering over 300 flats and 400 plots. The initiative will transform key areas into modern, well-connected neighborhoods, attracting prospective homeowners. Mumbai property deals. Bollywood actress Kajol sells Powai apartment for INR 3.1 crore. Bollywood actress Kajol Devgan has sold her 762 square feet apartment in Hiranandani Gardens, Powai, for INR 3.1 crore. The property, located on the 21st floor of Atlantis Cooperative Housing Society, comes with 2 stacked car parking spaces with a per square foot rate of approximately INR 40,682, based on the RERA carpet area. The deal was registered on March 20th, with Vrushali Rajnish Rane and Rajnish Vishwanath Rane as the buyers. This transaction follows Kajol's recent purchase of a 4,365 square feet commercial space in Gorgaon West for INR 28.78. crore earlier this month. In 2023, she acquired an office space in Andheri West for INR 7.64 crore and an apartment in Mumbai for INR 16.50 crore. Meanwhile, her husband, Ajay Devgan, had leased out a commercial office space spanning 3,455 square feet in Mumbai for a monthly rent of INR 7 lakh last year. Dani Services secures RERA approval for Indiabulls Green Avenue project in Haryana. Dani Services Limited announced that its subsidiary, Indiabulls Urban Residency Limited, has secured registration from Haryana Real Estate Regulatory Authority, HRERA, Panchkula for its residential project, Indiabulls Green Avenue in Sector 2, Kharkhoda, Sonipat. The HRERA approval, granted on 19th March 2025 under registration number HRERA PKL SNP 6 176 2025, aligns with the license issued by the Department of Town and Country Planning, DTCP, Haryana. The company stated that this approval will aid in monetizing its real estate assets and enhance liquidity as part of its broader financial strategy. The development reflects Dani's ongoing efforts to strengthen its presence in the real estate sector while ensuring regulatory compliance. Bengaluru BBMP Amendment Bill 2025 aims to curb illegal land claims and ensure public access to roads. The Karnataka government has approved the Bruhat Bengaluru Mahanagara Palika BBMP Amendment Bill 2025 to recognize the private layout roads as public roads and address illegal constructions. Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar highlighted issues where landowners claim ownership of roads despite selling plots, preventing government acquisition. The amendment ensures public access, prevents disputes, and grants BBMP authority to seal illegal buildings. It also shifts decision-making on levies from the Chief Commissioner to council meetings. The law will later extend to towns and panchayats. Maharashtra to launch online tenant verification in Mumbai and Pune from April for 217 stations. The Maharashtra Registration Department will integrate tenant verification with the police network in Pune and Mumbai from the month of April, covering 217 police stations. This initiative, previously delayed due to software updates, will eliminate the need for tenants to visit police stations. It will later expand statewide across 1,134 police stations. Property owners must submit tenant details, including names, addresses, photographs, and references. Nearly 90,000 tenancy agreements are registered monthly. Mumbai police recently filed FIRs against non-compliant landlords. Authorities emphasize security, accountability, and data sharing efficiency, ensuring safer urban living while encouraging legal property documentation instead of informal agreements. Goa Budget 2024. 2025 Government Plans, PP-led rental housing zones units 2024-2025 budget. The Goa government has eased norms for affordable and rental housing while tightening planning laws to curb illegal construction. Incentives such as faster approvals, reduced fees, and land use relaxations aim to boost private participation in budget housing, especially in urban and semi-urban areas. Simultaneously, stricter enforcement, including penalties, demolitions, and digital land use monitoring, will target unauthorized developments. The state also plans rental housing zones near industrial hubs like Verna and Mapusa, led by the Goa Housing Board and supported by PPPs. These measures seek to address the housing shortage while preserving Goa's ecological and cultural integrity amid increasing urbanization pressures. YEIDA demolishes 25 illegal structures in Jewar to clear land for airport expansion. A demolition drive by YEIDA and district officials razed 25 illegal buildings in Ramnar, Sabauta, and Kishorepur villages in Jewar Tehsil. The structures were on land designated for the Noida airport's third and fourth phases. Despite prior warnings, landowners built new homes to secure higher compensation, as farmers are eligible for extra funds if permanent structures exist on acquired land. The drive, supported by over 100 policemen and 11 earth movers, lasted 4 hours without major protests. YEIDA plans further demolitions, targeting around 200 additional illegal buildings in the region. Andhra Pradesh accelerates land reforms, targets resolution of all issues by 3-month deadline. The Andhra Pradesh government has committed to resolving all the pending land-related issues within 3 months, announced Special Chief Secretary R.P. Sisodia at a state-level land administration conference. Joint collectors will directly oversee grievance redressal, ensuring transparency and accountability. Emphasizing digital governance and accurate data entry, Sisodia warned against negligence. Chief Commissioner G. Jaya Lakshmi outlined streamlined processes for land allocation, while additional CCLA Dr. N. Prabhakara Reddy discussed resurvey efforts, encroachments, and digital land management. 4 specialized teams will address key land challenges. The legal framework remains unchanged, and vacant land may be used for housing under existing policies. Maharashtra government to launch statewide campaign to update 712 land title records. The Maharashtra government will roll out a statewide campaign to update 712 land title records from April 1st, following a successful pilot in Chikhli, Buldhana district. State Revenue Minister Chandrasekhar Bawankule announced the initiative in the Legislative Council, highlighting its aim to update inheritance records for deceased landholders, easing agricultural transactions for heirs. An official order was issued on 19th March to implement the campaign across all districts, with a target completion time of approximately 1.5 months. Bawankule urged council members to support the initiative by engaging local tehsildars and subdivisional officers for effective execution. Bombay HC upholds CIDCO's stop work notice on Ulve project amid land title dispute. The Bombay High Court dismissed a petition by Bhosale Homes, challenging a 2016 stop work notice issued by CIDCO for its Ulve project in Navi Mumbai. The court ruled that a development agreement cannot override a disputed land title, affirming CIDCO's authority to halt construction. Bhosale Homes had claimed to be the land's lessee since 2008 and argued that a similar stop work notice was overturned in 2018 for another project. However, CIDCO contended that the land was allocated to Sir Mohammed Yusuf Trust under the 12.5% scheme. The HC upheld CIDCO's decision, stating that land title disputes must be resolved in a civil court. Hyderabad to get 3 new master plans under Mega Master Plan 2050. Telangana IT and Industries Minister D. Sridhar Babu announced 3 new master plans: comprehensive mobility, economic development, and blue-green infrastructure, as a part of the Mega Master Plan 2050 for Hyderabad's metropolitan region. The existing 5 master plans are nearing their expiration, prompting the government to engage global consultancies for the new plans. The government aims to make Hyderabad a model for sustainable development through projects like metro expansion, Musi rejuvenation, and improved utilities. With rapid urbanization, 18 new municipalities and 75 gram panchayats are being added. JNPA plans INR 1,000 crore corporate hub in Mumbai to strengthen port operations. The Jawaharlal Nehru Port Authority, JNPA, has announced plans to construct an iconic high-rise corporate office at Mallet Bunder in Mumbai. The 20-floor building, adjacent to the ferry wharf and Mumbai cruise terminal, will be developed at an estimated cost of INR 1,000 crore. The Mumbai Port Authority has allotted a 12,804 square meter plot for this project. The building will also house offices of key port-related organizations, including DG Shipping, IPGL, and IPA. JNPA has received in-principle approval from the Ministry of Ports, Shipping, and Waterways. The office will feature a digital observatory, a state-of-the-art auditorium, and a ground-floor canteen. Engineers India Limited has been appointed as the project consultant for structural design, engineering, and construction management. The project is expected to be completed within 2 years after obtaining the necessary approvals and permissions. Bullet train work disrupted in Ahmedabad as crane collapse halts operations. A major incident occurred at the bullet train construction site in Ahmedabad, where a girder launching crane collapsed between two pillars on the project near Vastral Road. The accident, which took place late at night, led to at least 51 trains being rerouted, but resulted in no casualties. According to the Ahmedabad Fire and Emergency Services, AFES, the crane slipped from its position while launching a concrete girder. The National High Speed Rail Corporation Limited, NHRCL, confirmed that the structure remained undamaged and restoration efforts involving heavy-duty road cranes have commenced. Dubai real estate sees 35.5% growth in 2024, driven by strong demand for off-plan properties. Dubai's real estate sector maintained strong momentum over the past year, with off-plan properties fueling significant growth. The Emirate witnessed a 35.5% rise in real estate transactions throughout 2024, reinforcing its reputation as a premier investment destination. Early 2025 trends indicated sustained demand for off-plan properties, marked by a shift in investor demographics. Indian investors expanded their market share, while interest from Mexican and Pakistani buyers also increased. Additionally, the growing diversity of investors from regions such as Latin America, Europe, and the Middle East showcased Dubai's expanding global appeal. Major projects like The Valley by Emaar and Sobha One remained investor favorites. Spain's luxury property market set for growth in 2025, with penthouses driving demand. Spain's premium property market is poised for growth in 2025, with lifestyle preferences driving demand. According to Savills, Spain is expected to achieve 4 to 5% growth in prime residential capital values, outpacing the global average of 1.6%. Leading developer Taylor Wimpey España reports increased interest in penthouses, offering tranquility and exclusivity along Costa del Sol. Key projects include Solana Village in Mijas, with 3-bedroom penthouses priced from EUR 513,000, and Solimar near Caceres Beach, starting at EUR 535,000. Marbella Lake in Nueva Andalucía features luxurious duplex penthouses priced up to EUR 1,015,000. To meet growing demand, Taylor Wimpey España is expanding into Costa Blanca and Mallorca. British government pledges £2 billion for 18,000 affordable homes. As part of 1.5 million housing goal, Britain's government pledged £2 billion, USD 2 billion, 58 million, to build up to 18,000 social and affordable homes in England by 2029, supporting its goal of 1.5 million homes by the end of the current parliamentary term. Construction starts in March 2027. Prime Minister Keir Starmer prioritizes house building to boost economic growth and address shortages. Housing Minister Angela Rayner emphasized helping families secure homes. Median house prices were 7.7 times the average income in 2024. Finance Minister Rachel Reeves also allocated £600 million, USD 775 million, to train 60,000 construction workers by 2029, amid severe skills shortages. China, Sunak to submit restructuring plan by April 28 after Sinda's liquidation plea. China's property sector remains under pressure as Sunak plans a second offshore debt restructuring due to weak market conditions and a liquidation petition from Cinda HK over an unpaid USD 30 million loan. Despite completing a USD 9 billion restructuring in 2023, Sunak faces ongoing financial strain. A Hong Kong court adjourned Cinda's liquidation request to April 28, giving Sunak time to present a restructuring plan. With USD 38.23 billion in debt and cash reserves of CNY 25.7 billion, Sunak struggles to meet obligations. Industry experts suggest developers may prioritize onshore restructuring to navigate China's prolonged real estate downturn. Odisha allows fire safety certification for pre-2017 buildings without prior plan approval. The Odisha government has introduced a major policy change allowing buildings constructed before 2017 to obtain fire safety certificates without prior building plan approval. This amendment to the Odisha Fire Prevention and Fire Safety Rules 2025 separates fire safety certification from building plan compliance, addressing challenges faced by older structures like hospitals, educational institutions, and hotels. Previously, the 2017 regulations mandated that buildings comply with the Orissa Development Authorities Act 1982 for fire certification. The updated policy ensures that upon application, such buildings will be inspected and guided on fire safety measures, facilitating compliance and improving safety standards. Goa Panchayats directed to tackle illegal constructions following High Court mandate. The Directorate of Panchayats in Goa has directed village panchayats to identify and take action against illegal constructions in response to a recent High Court order. The directive, issued on March 19th, categorizes unauthorized structures into different groups, including those along major roads in municipal and panchayat areas, used for commercial purposes, and on paddy fields. The move aims to ensure compliance with regulations and safeguard Goa's environment, with panchayats expected to enforce the necessary measures as per the court's instructions. Navi Mumbai Municipal Corporation to auction seized properties over tax arrears. The Property Tax Department of the Navi Mumbai Municipal Corporation, NMMC, has decided to auction seized properties with outstanding tax dues. Notices have been issued to 454 property owners across 8 wards, urging them to clear their arrears immediately to avoid auction proceedings from April 2025. Under the Maharashtra Municipal Corporation Act, properties with unpaid taxes face seizure and subsequent auction. To facilitate the process, authorized government valuers are being appointed. Additionally, NMMC has introduced the Abhay Yojana, offering a 50% waiver on late payment charges until the end of March 2025, with tax payment centers remaining open on weekends. Bengaluru property owners owe civic body BBMP 390 crore rupees in unpaid taxes. Approximately 3,49,000 property owners in Bengaluru have defaulted on property tax payments, accumulating a total debt of 390 crore rupees to the BK Bruhat Bengaluru Mahanagarapalli BBMP. Of these, 1,73,000 are chronic defaulters, having consistently failed to pay taxes over several years despite multiple notices and reminders. The highest number of defaulters are in Mahadevapura, there 81,481, followed by Bommanahalli, 57,786, and RR Nagar zones, 47,873. BBMP has collected 4,604 crore rupees in property tax for the 2024-25 fiscal year, achieving approximately 88.36% of its target of 5,210 crore rupees. Adani Group submits EOI to acquire Jaiprakash Associates via insolvency process The Adani Group has expressed interest in acquiring Jaiprakash Associates Limited (JAL) by submitting an expression of interest (EOI) during its ongoing insolvency proceedings. JAL, the flagship firm of the JP Group, operates in sectors including cement, power, hotels, construction, and real estate. As of February 20th, 2025, the company reported outstanding loans totaling 55,493 crore 43 lakh rupees. The National Company Law Tribunal, NCLT, has mandated that any resolution plans should consider acquiring JRL as a whole, rather than dividing its various business segments. Circle rates in Noida to increase by 20% in fiscal year 26. First hike in 9 years. The Uttar Pradesh government plans to raise Noida's circle rates by 20% in the upcoming fiscal year, marking the first adjustment since 2016. Circle rates, which are the minimum property values set for registration and stamp duty calculations, have remained unchanged for 9 years, despite significant property price increases in Noida and Greater Noida. The proposed hike aims to align official valuations with current market rates. Additionally, properties in Jewar are expected to see a 70% increase in circle rates, influenced by the anticipated opening of the Noida International Airport in May. The district administration has released a draft valuation list and is accepting feedback until April 5th. If implemented, these adjustments will impact various property categories, including residential, group housing, industrial, ITGs, and commercial plots. Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation seals 1,850 properties over unpaid taxes. The Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation, AMC, has sealed 1,850 properties in the city's western region due to property tax defaults, collecting 2 crore 30 lakh rupees during the enforcement drive. Additionally, 3,928 notices were issued to residential property owners with outstanding dues, warning of potential disconnection of water and sewerage services for continued non-payment. In the Southwest Zone, 232 properties were sealed, and the Solid Waste Management Division issued notices to 299 establishments for public littering, sealing 2 units. Andhra Pradesh revives Lulu Mall project in Vizag. 13.43 acres returned for development. The Andhra Pradesh government has instructed APIC to assess Lulu Group International's proposal and secure approval for reviving its shopping mall project in Visakhapatnam. To facilitate this, VMRDA will return 13.43 acres of harbour park land on RK Beach Road to APIC. Lulu Group, which previously planned the project under the TDP government, saw it cancelled in 2019. The company has now reaffirmed its commitment, proposing a world-class hypermarket, Funtura amusement park, fine dining food court, 8-screen IMAX multiplex, and ample parking. Once completed, the mall will be a key shopping and leisure destination for residents and tourists. Luxury residences, elevating expectations beyond premium pricing. The demand for luxury homes has surged in recent times, driven by buyers who seek exclusivity, bespoke designs, and premium amenities. High net worth individuals perceive these properties as status symbols, rather than mere investments. However, as prices escalate, questions arise regarding the true value of these homes, whether they genuinely offer luxury or are simply overpriced. The definition of luxury real estate has evolved beyond prime locations. Buyers now prioritize architectural excellence, cutting-edge technology, and an unmatched lifestyle. Mumbai exemplifies this shift, where space constraints and global appeal sustain demand. Additionally, millennials and NRIs contributed significantly to this segment, favoring sustainable and ESG-compliant developments. As luxury real estate continues to grow, only properties that seamlessly integrate sophistication, sustainability, and exclusivity will thrive in an increasingly discerning market. NHAI raises 18,320 crore rupees via InvIT in India's largest road asset monetization deal. The National Highways Authority of India, NHAI, has raised 18,320 crore rupees through the monetization of 11 operational highways via the National Highways Infra Trust, NHIT, marking India's largest road sector monetization to date. The 844-kilometer portfolio spans 5 states, including Andhra Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. The deal saw 8,340 crore rupees in equity and 10,040 crore rupees in debt, with EPFO investing 2,035 crore rupees in its first ever InvIT stake. NHIT now manages 26 toll roads, totaling 2,345 kilometers. The move highlights rising investor confidence in India's infrastructure and sets a precedent for future public-private funding models. That's a wrap for today. Tune in tomorrow for the latest headlines.